there, Spike. Get the camera and pictures we took of his special codes.
And get out through that trap door, the back room.
Just in time, Red.
Looks like those crooks tried to drown you.
Two of them made their getaway.
They have photographs about secret codes.
Here, Commander, take this gun.
Thanks, Blake. Those Scorpion crooks got out of this mill with our secret codes that escape in our car. Can you navigate, Chapman?
Yes, Commander. All right. Mike, let us take a look up here.
There's one of them. It's heading for our car. Hold it. Let him go, Red. He'll be as hard to catch as a rattler in this thick jungle growth.
The photograph codes, Commander.
Are you sure?
This is the camera they used to photograph our code books.
We'll take them back and have them developed to make certain, and then burn them.
See, if those are the codes, we've spoiled another of the Scorpion's little plans.
This was a big plan, Red. If the Scorpion had our code, he could intercept our messages and then send out false ones, without our knowing it.
Here comes Mike.
We searched that whole mill from top to bottom, and there's nary a sight of them heathen.
We'll have that place thoroughly investigated later. Right now, we've got to get back to the warehouse and develop these films.
About time you showed up, Prindle. M22's been asking for you.
Stow the gas.
Wait a minute, Prindle.
Where's the code photographs?
Winslow and his pals jumped me, creased my shoulder with a piece of lead. Took the camera and films.
Spike over to the hospital room and have his shoulder fixed up.
I can go to the hospital myself.
I'm on my way to tell the submarine captain that the undersea oil well is fixed and he can fuel up.
Prindle! Scorpion's waiting for a report.
Scorpion ain't gonna like Prindle's report. You can't blame him. With Winslow free, there's always a chance of him finding this underwater subbase.
Yeah, it'd be a shame to have that sailor Winslow interfering with this setup.
So you'd better get over to the hospital room and have Doc Leonard fix up that shoulder.
M22 standing by.
M22. Again you have failed. This time you must carry out my instructions or suffer the Scorpion's punishment. Work on the United States Naval Base continues without interruption in spite of the fact that Don Winslow is dead. It must be stopped. Do you understand?
Yes, Master. But I must report that Winslow is still alive. He escaped from the accident which we thought had killed him.
Alive? Then he outsmarted you again. Can't you realize that Winslow threatens our undersea base on Tangita? He must be taken prisoner and his destroyer, the 620, must be destroyed. You, M22, are not to be suspected. Contact Coloca, the witch doctor at his native village. Remind him of his promise to help us. Use him. Winslow's disappearance must look like a native job. You have heard my orders. Obey them.
Scorpion is sure plenty sore.
He has reason to be. We've got to obey his orders or... Well, you know the penalty.
What's this about Coloca?
Oh, he's an ambitious old crook who wants to take over the tribe from the rightful chief Tambana.
I don't see how that's going to help us.
If we promise Coloca to help him get control of the natives, he'll take care of Winslow and his associates for us. I have an idea. If it works, it'll make Coloca do anything we ask him. I'll contact him right away. We better take Corley. He understands and speaks the native tongue. We may need him.
Coloca.
What Scorpion man want?
Scorpion said you would help us. Coloca had given his word.
Scorpion must help Coloca to be chief. Tombana, not good king.
Scorpion is ready to keep his word. All right, boys, open up the outfit. Hand me the mic. Take that loudspeaker and put it back of the idol's head where it won't be seen.
Okay.
Now, speak into that, low. No. Go ahead. Try it again. It won't hurt you.
Talk box, make look like our great god talk.
That's the idea. You can use it to make your idol Monakai tell your people to get rid of Tombana and make you king.
Coloco help Scorpion men.
Good. All right, boys. Hook up the outfit back of the idol. But Coloca can use it without being seen. You know Commander Winslow?
Him big Navy man?
That's the one. I'll bring him here with his friends. You keep him alive as a prisoner and throw the others in the ocean to the sharks.
Many native people plenty sick. Coloca make native people believe the white man Winslow make their idol angry.
That's a good idea.
Oh, Red.
Yeah?
Put some of that stuff on my back for me, will you, please?
All right. You know, I hope this idea of yours is worth all this trouble.
Suffering snakes, will you look at the body?
God, what on earth?
I have a hunch that with this disguise, I'll be able to investigate that old sea mill without much interference.
Hello, folks. Tell me where I can find Commander Winslow.
Hello, Merlin. I hope you'll pardon my disguise.
Well, it's a very clever getup.
I hope it will help me in my efforts to learn something about the Scorpions gang.
I may be able to help you.
I wish you could.
One of my native workmen told me that his people blame the sickness on the presence of us white people on the island.
That might prove serious.
Now, this fear among the natives may be caused by the Scorpion's agents.
Why do you say that?
Well, this native said that he saw a number of white men in an old ruin near their village. They were working around an idol which the natives hold very sacred.
Don, my boy, that's the clue we've been looking for.
It may be. Oh, Misty, call Chapman for me, will you please? Merlin, just where is this old ruin located?
It's on a cliff overlooking the village. I'd be glad to take you to it.
Fine, let's go and investigate right now.
Well, Don, what about this get-up?
I'll leave it on. I may be able to investigate the old sea mill later. Oh, Chapman, I want you to go with us. We may need you.
Aye, aye, sir.
All right, Red. Mike?
Miss Colby, I'm in something of a jam. A number of my native workmen's children are sick, and I thought perhaps you
Of
might...
course, Mr. Blake. I'd be glad to help them. I'll get my kit. I'll get it for you.
I hate to impose on you like this, but my company doctor's overworked.
Oh, well, don't give it a thought.
If these children don't recover, the superstitious natives might blame it on our naval construction job.
Well, thank you, Misty.
Winslow swallowed the bait, all right.
And that old crook Coloca will do the rest.
Why is Merlin sticking with them?
So that Winslow will think Merlin's one of the victims when Coloca's natives jump them.
And then when the natives sacrifice the others, Coloca will turn Merlin loose, huh?
Better than that. Coloca will hold Winslow for us to turn over to Scorpion. Then he'll fix it for Chapman to escape.
Why let him escape?
Because Chapman will report that the natives did the job.
Boy, what a setup.
Yeah. Looks a little weird.
Let's investigate it.
I'd be careful. If there are any natives around, I'm sure they'd object to our touching their idol.
We'll take that chance. Look, perfectly modern dictaphone set. Your hunch was right, Merlin.
Did you get them?
They're prisoners.
Good. That's the old temple, once used as a sacrificial altar to the native idol or god that still stands inside the temple.
That must be the idol Merlin was talking about. I suppose Don and the others are in there now.
We can soon find out.
More of Winslow's friends.
Won't he be surprised when he sees me walking in on the investigation?
I'll tell him you treated those sick children so well I brought you to see the temple as a reward.
They must be sacrificed for the others. Get Kaloka quick.
I'd certainly like to get out of this dungeon and investigate this place.
Might be the Scorpion's hideout.
What I overheard, I don't think so.
Did you hear them heathen say what they're going to do with us?
That old witch doctor told the natives we were to be sacrificed.
We've got to get out of here.
They're Winslow's friends. Capture them and sacrifice them with the others.
Kaloka, do what you say.
My, that was a long climb. Seems awfully quiet. I wonder where Don and the others are.
Let's go in and find out.
Weird looking, isn't it? I wonder if I dare go up there.
I think so.
I'll look to start the sacrificial ceremony right away.
If this plan works, head for the top of the stairs in the next room. There's some kind of a door there.
Our gods are angry. They demand the lives of the white people. Let the drums begin our blood ceremony.
We're no better off than we were before.
Sure, and you're right. It would be suicide to jump off of this cliff.
Sure, and you're wrong, Mike. I can make that dive.
No, Don, please don't try.
I'm sure I can make it. Then I'll sneak back to the temple, get the guns, and if I'm lucky, we can make a break for it.
port!